everyone, TPS Miner here. Welcome back to the TPS Miner channel. Today we're going to be talking about mining ERGO, and in particular we're going to be talking about mining ERGO with a 3060 LHR GPU. Before we get into that, let's take a look at some of the pricing information for ERGO. So right now, today is January 4th, 2022. It is 7:39 p.m. Eastern, and the price of ERGO is at $4.94, down slightly on the day. Let's scroll down and take a look at the 1-year price chart. And you do see quite a bit of price volatility here on ERGO over the past year. Back in December 2020, January 2021, it was right around 80 cents. So a couple of big run-ups and subsequent drop-offs throughout the year, peaking at $18 or a little over $18. And settling in today, as we'd mentioned, right around that $5 mark. So quite a bit of price activity here over the year, and definitely quite a bit of volatility, as you can see in these large peaks and valleys. So none of the information here that we'll be providing in this video is financial advice. This is simply showing you how to set up a miner to mine ERGO if you chose to do so. Please do your own research on ERGO or any cryptocurrency before you start mining or investing, as there is a lot of volatility and risk associated with cryptocurrency mining. The one last thing I wanted to show here on this page is the exchanges that support ERGO, and you'll see here that there are no tier 1 exchanges listed. So again, something to consider when you're mining ERGO. Currently there is not a lot of options for liquidity and for heavy volume. If ERGO were to get listed on a tier 1 market, that could potentially increase the liquidity and volume, potentially making the coin a bit more valuable. But again, that is pure speculation. There is no guarantee that ERGO will ever make it to a tier 1 exchange. Okay, let's jump over to the ERGO website. This is where we're going to get all the information we need for mining. So you can see here there is an option on the page for mining. So if we click on that, we'll get our mining option here. And what this is going to show us are the supported mining pools and the miners. You do have a variety of options for both. For my particular use, I chose Nano Pool as my mining pool. And for my miner, I chose NB Miner. Okay, so before we can set up our miner, we also need a wallet. So there is also on the ERGO website, a wallets option. You can see here the wallets are the ERGO Node, ERGO Mobile, and Yoroi. The ERGO Node is a desktop wallet, but it does require you to download the full node. So I personally chose not to do that. I'm not doing anything on my mobile, so by default I chose the Yoroi web wallet. And if we go and look at their website, it's the yoroi-wallet.com. And what this is a browser extension wallet. So when you click on the download option for the wallet, you can choose Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Android, iOS. I'm running a Chrome browser, so I did choose Chrome and downloaded the browser extension. I'm not going to walk through the setup, but there are instructions here and a video for doing so. So again, I encourage you to go off and set this up on your own. This is a light wallet that supports both Cardano and ERGO. So again, this would be the wallet that I chose. Okay, so let's hop over next to the mining pool stats.stream site, and I've got ERGO selected. And again, you can see all of the different pool options. As I mentioned, I did choose the Nano Pool mining pool, and it does have the largest share of hash rate, but not a 50% or higher share. So I feel comfortable using this pool. The other thing I want to point out as we're looking here, so again, we see a 7-day price plot here for ERGO, and again, shows a lot of volatility even day to day. But you also see the difficulty on ERGO. The difficulty of ERGO back at the peak, this is a 6-month chart, back in September was almost a value of 5. and we are down to 1.93 at this point. So seen a pretty significant drop in the difficulty. So something again to keep in mind with the price volatility and the difficulty, the rewards for ERGO can change pretty dramatically day by day. Okay, so let's take a look now at the miner. So we've gone ahead, we've set up our wallet, we've selected our mining pool. So now we can go ahead and set up our flight sheet to mine ERGO in HiveOS. So again, I'm going to be doing this on the Vader rig. I do have a 3060 here, and I am already set up for ERGO. But let's take a look at the flight sheet and see how we've done this. As I'd mentioned in previous videos, if you're going to be mining on a single card on a rig, you're going to need to do this using a split flight sheet. And what I've done here is I have added a, let's go ahead and edit and take a look. You can see I've added, and don't be confused, I do have a CPU miner mining on my CPU for Monero. You can see I've added an additional miner, and the coin I've selected is ERGO. I've selected my ERGO Yori wallet. So if you don't have a wallet set up already, go ahead and click on the Add Wallet option, select the coin ERGO or ERG. The address is going to be the receiving address for the wallet you had just created in your Yoroi browser extension wallet. You give it a name. You can save that as a global wallet if you want to use it across farms, and then you'll hit create. So the next thing, we're going to select our pool. Again, as I had mentioned, I chose NanoPool as my mining pool. And for the miner, I chose NB Miner. And what we need to do, because we do have a split flight sheet, we're going to go into the setup miner config, and under the extra config arguments, if we hover over the information bubble, we see that there is an option for devices. Again, the 3060 LHR that I'm running is device 0 in my HiveOS setup. So I've added this extra argument of devices and 0. So once we set up that, we'll hit apply changes. I'm not going to do that because I'm already running this miner. And then we will need to go up and change the miner configuration for the T-Rex miner that we're using to mine Ethereum. And again, hovering over the information bubble, we see devices is the command that we would need to add, or the extra configuration argument. And it is a comma separated list of our remaining GPUs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my case. So again, once we've got this applied, we hit apply changes. I'm going to go ahead and cancel because we've already done that. Okay, once we do have our miner, our flight sheet set up, we would hit update if we were updating an existing one. I'm going to hit cancel because I already have this running. Or if we were setting this up for the first time, once we have everything configured the way we'd like, we hit the little rocket, we launch this flight sheet, and we'll be off and mining. Okay, again, we've already done that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the configuration that we've got for our ERGO mining in HiveOS. So if you notice the overclocks, I'm running a 0 core clock offset, a 0 memory clock, and a power limit of 100. This is the simplest configuration I've ever had to do for mining. The reason we're running 0 core or 0 memory is if we add anything, any value, any non-zero value to the core or any non-zero value for memory, we immediately trigger the LHR mechanism in the Autolykos 2 algorithm, and our hash rate drops considerably. So the most stable and the highest hash rate we see is with 0 core and 0 memory. So what we get from that is we're getting 103.9 or roughly 104 mega hash at 100 watts. 100 watts is the lowest we can take this. So you can see here our minimum, average, and max power settings. So we drop this all the way down to 100 watts and we're still getting 104. If we do increase this to 110, 120, 130, we don't see any increase in the hash rate. So We've taken this all the way down as low as we can get it, and we are seeing 104 mega hash. Okay, so let's hop over to what to mine, and let's see what that is going to get us. So what I've done here is I've set up my hash rate and power consumption for Ethereum. So with the 3060 LHR, I can get 36 mega hash roughly at 110 watts. And for the Autolycos 2.0 algorithm, I can get 104 mega hash at 100 watts. So what does that get us? For Ethereum today, the Ethereum price, as you can see up here, this is at $37.90 for Ethereum. So we're getting a revenue of $2.01 before taxes, or before taxes on the brain, before electricity, and $1.72 a day after electricity. And ERGO, we're only getting $1.47 in revenue and $1.21 after electricity. So we're 51 cents lower per day in profitability running mining ERGO than we are for Ethereum. So really what this tells me is unless you're passionate about ERGO, you really want to mine ERGO, a 3060 LHR is not going to be your best option right now for mining ERGO. Keep that thing on Ethereum, or at least that's what I'm doing. I won't be mining ERGO long term, not in this current state, because I can get higher profits from Ethereum. Okay, the last thing I wanted to discuss here in this video is the option of dual mining. So T-Rex does offer the option to dual mine Ethereum and ERGO. And I've not tested this, but given the fact that this 3060 LHR is extremely unstable when any core or memory overclocks are applied, it would seem to me that this would not be very profitable to dual mine ERGO and Ethereum. So if I wanted to optimize my Ethereum mining, I would set my core to 1530 and my memory at 2800, which is how I mine Ethereum. And if I wanted to optimize my ERGO mining, I would set my core to 0, my memory to 0, which would then bring down my profitability when I was mining Ethereum in the dual mining configuration. So again, I haven't tested this. I have no intentions of doing so because I firmly believe that it will be significantly less profitable than mining straight Ethereum with this card. So if you do or have done dual mining with the 3060 LHR on Ethereum and ERGO, please let me know in the comments below how that worked out. Again, I'm not going to try it out myself. I'm going to go ahead and switch this back to Ethereum and keep on going. All right, well, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was educational. Hope you learned something. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And we'll keep these videos coming. And look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk again soon.